you're watching right now, because if you've ever wanted a Dyson, today is your day. You know what? It's that time of year. We're cleaning, we're organizing. Maybe your vacuum cleaner isn't working the way that you wanted it to. Maybe, frankly, you've always just really wanted a Dyson. Well, this isn't just any old Dyson. This is the Dyson DC25 ball upright vacuum. It is the best-selling Dyson ever. When it comes to units, more of this particular vacuum model than any other in Dyson's pantheon of models. This is a clearance price Dyson though. What this means is that actually we've sent out over 65,000 of these. We're now down to the last final amount. We've reduced the price tremendously. You'll see that in a second, but we do have it on that clearance price. 6 months of easy pay of $39.99. Yep, go like this. $39.99, kind of crazy, and free shipping and handling. And I know we were showing you the tools, but I just want to share with you, we've got 2 colors. We actually had 3 colors, but now we're down to 2. This is the silver and red. And what you're going to receive is, you're going to receive these standard 2 onboard tools, but then in addition here at QVC, we always give you more. So we give you the stiff bristle brush, also your mattress tool, and your articulating tool. So let's talk about value, because those aren't free. Nope. If you were out in the marketplace, here's what you'd have to buy. You'd have to buy the DC upright vacuum itself for $399.99. And then you'd have to add the additional tools, another $49, $29, and $19. That brings the total package value up to $496.99. Let's just call it 5. At any rate, you're saving $257. You're saving more than you're spending here, and you've got that 6 easy pay. I'm gonna walk on over to Susie Trainer because she brings the Dysons to us. The bottom line is, I have a Dyson, I have 2 cats. I thank goodness for my Dyson every day, because seriously, I can vacuum every 2 days, and every time I finish vacuuming, I feel like I breathe easier. All that pet dander and hair is out of the carpet, and I know that I have a clean home.
Well, you know what makes Dyson so different is, of course, the technology.
Yes.
We're all about engineering and technology, and I'm not afraid to say, Rachel, I let my geek flag fly. Engineering is exciting.
Yeah.
Even with this one, I sat down with the engineer, and because I wanted to see, how did we put the motor in a ball?
Right.
I took this vacuum apart.
I love it.
I did,
yeah.
and I actually put the motor together. I took the motor out, took it apart, because I wanted to see. I mean, we're able to actually encase the motor in here and suspend it, so that way you get a full 360-degree rotation because of the way that motor is inside of that ball. And then on top of that, this has patented root cyclone technology, which means it's not going to lose suction even when the bin is full, even when we pick up dust. It is microscopic. So this is actually chalk dust. We put enough on here for you to see.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Real dust at home, and you and I have the cats. The pet dander, you can't see
You can't see it.
But this is that vacuum that pulls it up and doesn't leave anything behind, doesn't come back out of the vacuum, because it's a hygienically sealed system.
You know, and James Dyson is always innovating, always moving forward, always pushing. And it is a huge thing to say that this DC25 ball upright is the best-selling Dyson ever. So it's not like for $39.99 on that 6 easy pay, you're getting a Dyson that's the one that's the model that is back in the corner and that no one ever purchased. It is the most and best-selling Dyson upright that you've actually had. So that's why it's really awesome that we have it, and we have it on that clearance price. Now, all those patents he has, but you talked about it being a closed system.
Yes.
I know that it actually has a good housekeeping seal of approval.
It does.
And it's asthma and allergy friendly.
And that's a big deal. Let's talk a little bit about that. You saw me pick up the dust. It is certified asthma and allergy friendly by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, something you cannot purchase.
You can't buy that.
No, they have to test the vacuums themselves. So that's a really big deal. So if you're someone who's kind of always looking for products with this particular seal, it's difficult to get, I want you to know that this Dyson does have that. It's also one that goes right from carpets to bare floors without a problem. We also put really deep crevices in here, not baby tiny itty-bitty crevices, really deep crevices. They're about a half an inch deep. Actually, Rachel, would you mind putting your finger maybe at the end so they can get kind of an idea? Yeah, that's a deep crevice.
Look how deep it is, right? You see it? So it covers almost up to my first knuckle, just to give you an idea.
So in the center we have a simulated pet
You can see it.
Yeah, you can see that.
Sucking it up, pulling it ahead.
And on the sides we have parsley to really simulate dirt and dust. So if you have the hardwood floors and the tile, you're going to get in the grout line and in between the planks of wood.
Yeah, that. That's how deep that is.
Yeah.
And there isn't anything there. You can do that dust mark and you're like, oh, I've got nothing there. When your, in-laws come over and they start looking at things. Does that happen to you now that you're a newlywed?
Oh, goodness gracious. Rachel, here's the problem with working for Dyson is I can assure you, everyone who comes in goes, oh, is there a dust bunny here or there? Because with 50 vacuums in my house, I have no excuses.
Nope.
So it's good and bad.
So we were showing you that we can do it on carpets, we can do it on hard floors, it's up high, down low, but let's talk about shag.
Yeah.
And let's talk about if you live in an apartment or in a home that you didn't purchase, how are your carpets? And do you think they're really clean? This is really what set Dyson apart from every other make and model of vacuum out there.
100%. The proof is here in the Dyson, because when we're going to start here, it's with an empty bin on a carpet that does look clean, because we want you to see something that is a real life demonstration of what so many people find in their homes. And I think it's so important. You want to know that the Dyson is different. The Dyson is set above the rest for a reason. James Dyson invented this technology over 30 years ago now.
And how many different vacuums did he go through before he finally landed on the right technology that he wanted?
He went through 5,127 prototypes. He worked on this design for 15 years. He had a day job and he used to work on this every evening, I'm sure to the grimace of his wife.
Much to the chagrin of his loved ones. But we thank him.
Right?
Because look at what's coming out. And we always get callers. Actually, you know what? If you have a Dyson, if you have this one, give us a call. We're at 1-800-395-1601. We always get callers who say, you know what? I was looking at my carpet and I thought it was clean, and a whole canister and a half came out. So while this is showing you, right, it's dust and dander, but also hair. And this is why I'm so excited that we actually have this available for you. And the value, we can't overstate this value, because actually, frankly, Susie, I've never seen a Dyson at $40.
No, it's pretty good.
I've never seen that easy pay.
Yep.
So it is a $400 vacuum with 3 additional attachments that rounding is about another $100 worth of additional attachments. The total value is $496.99. Our clearance price, $239.94. Now I actually did the math, so you're saving $257 and change. You're saving more than you're spending, and better still, even if you went somewhere and you wanted to buy a different Dyson, they don't have Easy Pay there. 6 months of Easy Pay of $39.99 and no cost to you to get it home. Here are the features.
And that root cyclone technology there, that's what James Dyson invented. That means that this vacuum is not going to lose suction even when the bin is full. It's bagless, no bags, belts, or filters to have to replace, no cost of ownership with the Dyson, a 5-year warranty, along with the quick draw telescoping wand, 14.5 feet of reach, the combination brush tool, the stair tool, the articulating hard floor tool, all come with it. So you get a full home cleaning system along with the mattress and upholstery tool, so you can do your sofa cushions, do your drapes. That stiff bristle brush is great for high traffic areas.
You know what, and I'm just going to show you once again what you're getting, because I know we show the graphic all the time, and I just think, but you know what, physically, what are you getting? You're going to choose your color, red, which I love this racing red, or you're choosing your silver. Now, because this is clearance price, we already sold out of one. In fact, 65,000 of these have been sent out to QVC customers, so we're now down to the final. We're not reordering this model. You get to have that tremendous savings and 6 easy payments of $39.99. Now, starting over here, these are your onboard tools. So these will come on the Dyson. They actually come with it, but then we add the 3 additional tools that you would do additional purchases for: your stiff bristle brush, your mattress tool, and your articulating tool. Again, like $100 worth of tools coming in this bundle. V33342 is your item number that you're dialing in for, and this is 6 months of Easy Pay. We don't have a 7-month Easy Pay. Sometimes we put things on 4 and 5, and to just try to break it up for you. There's no interest charge, there are no finance charges. We just break it up, and the great thing, I think, honestly, Susie, is that we're getting the opportunity to get it when we're about to go into huge family gathering time.
Yeah.
You've got Thanksgiving coming up. There's going to be Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, and that's when you really want your home to be clean.
I mean, I love it. And actually, do you know how many of these I have personally?
How many?
4.
I
love it that much. I do. And I have every Dyson known to man since I started working for the company. I have 4 of these. That's how much I love them.
And
that says a lot.
That says a lot. And when we say that this is the best selling model of all time for Dyson, how many models does Dyson have?
Oh my gosh.
More than 50?
Oh, yes.
More than 50, and more than 50
sure.
models.
Yep.
This is the one that people reach for
100%.
more than any other. And it's V33342. I just want to welcome in Betty.
Yeah.
I know we're going to do up high and down
okay.
low, but I'd love to talk to Betty. Hi, I'm Rachel. This is Susie
morning.
Trainer. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
We're
Great.
really great. Are you taking advantage of our great clearance and picking up this Dyson today?
Actually, I've already purchased
You
the
have?
vacuum cleaner. It was my very first purchase from QVC.
Oh,
What do you
wonderful.
think?
What do you think of it?
What I think of it is it was the best purchase I ever made.
Wow.
I have combination floors. I have hardwood floors and area rugs. And I have 4 dogs, so that tells you.
Yes.
I never thought I would use all those attachments, and be honest with you, they're like magic wands.
Yeah, you know
Because how often you really, really do use them.
Yeah.
And as far as the price goes, I didn't get the free shipping when I purchased mine, but if everybody or anybody who's watching, they really need to take advantage of it because it's definitely a wonderful value.
Wow, that
Thanks,
is so
Betty.
great, Betty. And let me ask you, how is maneuverability for you, Betty, with this Dyson?
Oh, and it's great. Also, I've got osteoporosis, and so it's real easy to manage.
Mm-hmm.
The ball makes it easy to move around items in the house, and it goes up under things really well. And if it's something really close to the floor,
Nice.
the attachments where the vacuum cleaner comes up,
Yes.
and that you have the floor attachment, you don't even really have to bend over. It just really does the work for you.
Wow.
It's an
Yeah.
awesome vacuum cleaner. I can't say enough wonderful things about it. I really can't.
Wow.
Betty, you come down here and take over for me.
Exactly.
Well, I just think anyone who's watching this
Yeah.
and they're thinking about it, they don't really need to think about it too much longer. They need to take advantage of it. It's a wonderful purchase. It has been for me.
Wow. Well, thank you, Betty.
And, I just think it's free shipping. I didn't get that, but
Yeah. Well, thank you, Betty.
Thank you so
much.
I'm so glad that it's working for you. And what is it? Today is Wednesday. Have a great
It is,
Wednesday
yeah.
and enjoy your holiday weekend, okay?
Okay, and thank you so much. And it's nice talking to you, ladies.
Take
Bye,
care.
you
It was
too.
our pleasure. So Betty was just saying she
loving
loved the
it.
value and not one that she necessarily got. So here it is, like, you know, the clearance price is only here for as long as we have them. We're retiring this style here for right now in this configuration. $39.99 gets it home on that 6 easy payment. It's about a $500 value for like a half off sale. And in fact, even more than that. So you're choosing the red or the silver. We're giving you that $399.99 is what you'd pay in the marketplace. We add an additional 3 tools, which brings the total value up to $496.99. And here, for today, I don't ever know how long this price is gonna last, but certainly once we run out of these, we're not gonna have any more. $39.99 for 6 easy payments. Show us something else about this, because as Betty was saying, it's hard floor, it's carpet, it's suction.
Well, and that's why you get a Dyson. It's for the suction power. I mean, when you go to the stores or, anywhere you shop, there's a ton of vacuums to choose from. And sometimes it's hard to kind of go, well, I don't know which one
Yes.
fits my lifestyle, which one makes sense for me. And if you're somebody who all you care about is the most suction power I can possibly get from a vacuum, this is a vacuum that doesn't lose suction even when the bin is full. This is a vacuum where you don't have to replace a bag, a belt, or a filter ever to even keep that suction power high.
So there's no cost of
No cost
ownership.
of owning
Once
this
I have
vacuum.
this vacuum, I don't need to buy a bag. I don't need to replace a belt.
No.
Okay.
And that feeling where you're vacuuming and you smell a smell because you broke a belt or something sounds funny.
Right.
Those are the things you have to replace. This is a vacuum that, again, don't have to replace any of those.
So then we just moved from a carpet to hard floor. And as Betty was saying, all the attachments she really uses. What are we seeing here, Susie?
So here I've turned the brush roll off, which the brush roll is right next to the power button. But as I come in kind of a little slower, you can see it's pulling in dirt even about a half an inch away from the red sand on either side. Same thing when I come into the coffee grounds. If you take a look, that suction power is so strong, we're actually pulling it in well after the actual cleaner head itself. So you can see that this vacuum is designed to really give suction power possible.
So as we're leaving, I want you to know that this is the best-selling Dyson model ever in terms of units sold of all the Dysons they have. If you've ever wanted one, need you to know that today's the day to pick yours up with an easy pay of under $40, $39.99. This is for the second home. This is for the second floor. This is for the one that you want to have with you at all times. It's V33342, and the value on this, as I mentioned, $496.99. Well, rounding saying $500, but you're paying here $239.94. 6 easy payments of $39.99. No cost to get it home because free shipping and handling, which is an additional $9 and change savings.